Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Last Son, and this is a new Western thriller from director Tim Sutton, and focuses on this terrible man this outlaw who believes that he is cursed, and there's a prophecy that one of his children will kill him, and he goes on this spree of trying to end his family line and taking out all of his children, because, he got around. And this outlaw, Isaac LeMay, was played by Sam Worthington with a giant beard and a really weird voice. And, Sam Worthington's very interesting because, like most movies, you don't really see a whole lot of personality out of him. Here, he's acting as like somebody different and actually has like a interesting way about him. And I thought he was solid in the film. You also have Colson Baker, a.k.a. Machine Gun Kelly, who plays his son Cal, who's this other outlaw who's really messed up and goes around just straight killing people. And he's definitely coming to blows with his father. And then you have Thomas Jane Solomon, who was raised by Native Americans and is part of the military, and he's picked up as a tracker to find Worthington's character. You have Heather Graham, who's a sex worker who is connected to actually basically all three men at the center of this film. It's a little convoluted, I'll have to say. The story's a little convoluted, but what I appreciate about this film, it is a dark and ominous feel to it, the atmosphere. It's shot by David Gallego, and it's really well shot. It has this raw, rustic look to it. The score is creepy and unnerving from Phil Mossman, and there's just a way about this film that kind of sets it apart from other westerns. There's an eerie, haunting nature to the atmosphere around the film. Now, the characters are pretty messed up people. I don't really think there's a whole lot of people to really strongly connect with in this film. I do really like Thomas Jane's character. I think he's interesting. Heather Graham's character is kind of a tragic figure in this film. But you have Worthington and Baker, who both play these pretty scummy human beings that are haunting and unnerving to watch because you don't know what they're going to do next. And both of these actors are able to capture those natures of those characters and make it a little bit interesting along the way, because this film is a bit unexpected. Don't know exactly where it's going. Except you probably could guess, a lot of people die along the way. And it's intense, it's well shot. It might be a little shaky in terms of storytelling and maybe have a little too much going on, and the characters might not be the most developed and potentially easy to connect with, but there's an experience to have here. It's intense, it's engrossing, and especially if you're into westerns, this hits some really great trappings of it. So in the end, I think this is a really solid film. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And hopefully, all of you Western fans out there go check out The Last Son. But those are my thoughts on the film. Let me know what you think. Let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.